So let's talk about the Two of Swords. This card is all about duality. It's the moment you're sitting at the crossroads, blindfolded, still. But inside, there's a storm of questions. What do I choose? What's the right path? What if I make the wrong move? We've all been there, that place where clarity hasn't arrived, but pressure has, where every option feels risky and standing still feels safer than moving. But the thing about the Two of Swords, it's not really about the decision itself. It's about the space before the decision, the mental maze we go through, the inner battle between head and heart, logic and intuition, truth and fear. See, this card shows a woman sitting with two swords crossed over her chest, a barrier, a defense. She's blindfolded, yes, but not because she's powerless, because she's choosing not to see yet. And that's part of the process, isn't it? Sometimes we block the truth because we're not ready to deal with the consequences of knowing it. We delay the choice because we're afraid that either way something will be lost. But here's the deeper layer. This card isn't asking you to rush. It's asking you to get honest, to sit in that tension long enough until you can separate your fear from your truth. Because action without processing, that's reaction. But action after stillness, that's wisdom. It's not always easy to make the call, and sometimes the answer isn't right or wrong. Sometimes it's just what aligns with who you are becoming. This card shows us that indecision isn't failure, it's part of the human process. But it also reminds us that we can't stay there forever. Eventually, we must take off the blindfold, feel the weight of the swords, and choose, not because we're certain, but because we've stopped avoiding ourselves. The Two of Swords teaches us the truth is always there, but it waits for our courage to meet it. So, if you're in that space right now, between knowing and doing, between fear and faith, be kind to yourself. But don't hide from what you already know deep down, because clarity doesn't come from outside. It comes when we trust ourselves enough to listen